Are you ready for a spine-tingling laughter ride? Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the captivating world of horror comedies. From zombie apocalypses to mischievous monsters, join us as we count down the top 10 films that seamlessly blend screams with chuckles. Get ready to scream with laughter. Number 10. Shaun of the Dead, 2004. A British horror comedy directed by Edgar Wright, co-written by Wright and Simon Pegg. The film stars Simon Pegg as Shaun, a disenchanted electronics salesman who finds himself in the midst of a zombie apocalypse. Alongside his best friend Ed, played by Nick Frost, Shaun embarks on a quest to save his loved ones and bring them to the perceived safety of their local pub, the Winchester. Blending sharp wit with genuine horror, Shaun of the Dead revitalized the zombie genre and established Wright and Pegg as significant talents in film, becoming a cult classic celebrated for its clever humor and inventive storytelling. Number 9. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, 2010. A horror comedy directed by Edie Craig. The film stars Tyler Laban as Dale and Alan Tudyk as Tucker, two amiable hillbillies who are mistaken for murderous backwoods maniacs by a group of college students. The misunderstanding leads to a series of accidental deaths, escalating the chaos. The film cleverly subverts horror tropes, flipping the script on typical slasher narratives with humor and heart. With its witty dialogue, endearing characters, and inventive plot, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil has garnered a cult following and is praised for its fresh take on the horror comedy genre.
Jesus Christ! Go back to hell where you belong, freak!
Number 8. What We Do in the Shadows, 2014. A horror comedy mockumentary directed by Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement. The film follows the lives of four vampire roommates, Viago, Vladislav, Deacon and Peter, living in modern-day Wellington, New Zealand. Through a comedic lens, the film explores their daily struggles with mundane tasks like paying rent, doing household chores, and navigating the complexities of modern life while maintaining their vampire heritage. With its sharp wit, clever dialogue, and charming performances, What We Do in the Shadows has become a cult classic, praised for its unique blend of humor and horror, and its fresh take on vampire lore. Number 7. Zombieland, 2009. A horror comedy directed by Ruben Fleischer. The film stars Jesse Eisenberg as Columbus, a neurotic college student who survives a zombie apocalypse by following his strict set of rules. He teams up with the tough and resourceful Tallahassee, played by Woody Harrelson, and two sisters, Wichita and Little Rock, portrayed by Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin. Together, they navigate the chaos of the zombie-infested America, seeking safety and a semblance of normalcy. Known for its witty script, memorable characters, and inventive action sequences, Zombieland successfully blends humor with horror, creating an entertaining and fresh take on the zombie genre. Number 6. The Cabin in the Woods, 2012. A horror comedy directed by Drew Goddard and co-written by Goddard and Joss Whedon. The film centers on five friends, Dinah, Kurt, Jules, Marty, and Holden, who visit a remote cabin for a getaway, only to encounter terrifying supernatural events. Unbeknownst to them, their ordeal is orchestrated by technicians in an underground facility manipulating the environment and creatures to fulfill an ancient ritual. The film cleverly deconstructs and parodies horror tropes, blending humor with suspense and gore. Its meta-narrative and surprising twists have earned critical acclaim, making it a standout in the horror comedy genre. Number 5. Evil Dead RE, 1987. A horror comedy directed by Sam Raimi, serving as both a sequel and a reimagining of The Evil Dead, 1981. The film follows Ash Williams, played by Bruce Campbell, who battles demonic forces in a secluded cabin. Combining slapstick humor with grotesque horror, Evil Dead RE features inventive special effects and over-the-top gore. Raimi's dynamic direction and Campbell's charismatic performance create a unique blend of scares and laughs. The film's blend of horror and comedy, along with its cult status, has solidified it as a seminal work in the horror genre and a fan favorite. Number 4. Army of Darkness, 1992. Directed by Sam Raimi, is the third installment in the Evil Dead series. This horror comedy follows Ash Williams, played by Bruce Campbell, who is transported to the Middle Ages after the events of Evil Dead 2. Armed with his chainsaw hand and a shotgun, Ash must retrieve the Necronomicon to return home while battling an army of the undead. The film blends slapstick humor, action and horror, showcasing Raimi's signature style and Campbell's charismatic performance. Army of Darkness is celebrated for its witty dialogue, memorable catchphrases, and inventive special effects, cementing its cult classic status. Number 3. Young Frankenstein, 1974. A horror comedy directed by Mel Brooks, co-written by Brooks and Gene Wilder. The film is a loving parody of classic horror films, particularly the Universal Pictures adaptations of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Gene Wilder stars as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, a neurosurgeon who inherits his infamous grandfather's castle and decides to replicate his experiments in reanimating the dead. With a stellar cast including Marty Feldman, Peter Boyle, and Terry Gatt, the film is filled with clever humor, memorable lines, and iconic scenes. Young Frankenstein is celebrated for its sharp wit, affectionate homage to the horror genre, and enduring comedic brilliance. Number 2. Beetlejuice, 1988. A horror comedy directed by Tim Burton. The film stars Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis as Adam and Barbara Maitland, a recently deceased couple who haunt their former home. Unable to scare away the new occupants, they enlist the help of Beetlejuice, a mischievous and chaotic bioexorcist played by Michael Keaton. With its quirky characters, imaginative set design, and Burton's signature darky, whimsical style, Beetlejuice blends humor and horror seamlessly. Keaton's eccentric performance and the film's unique visual aesthetic have made it a cult classic, renowned for its creativity and enduring popularity in the horror comedy genre. Number 1. Gremlins, 1984. Directed by Joe Dante, is a horror comedy that follows a young man named Billy who receives a strange creature called a mogwai as a pet. With 3 crucial rules to follow, chaos ensues when they are broken, resulting in the creation of mischievous and destructive gremlins. Set during Christmas in a small town, the film combines elements of horror, comedy, and holiday cheer. Through inventive practical effects and dark humor, Gremlins offers a unique blend of scares and laughs, becoming a beloved classic in both the horror and comedy genres with its enduring charm and memorable characters. Thanks for joining us on this hilarious and hair-raising journey through the top 10 horror comedies. If you enjoyed our countdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling content. And remember, when the scares fade and the laughter subsides, there's always another adventure waiting just around the corner. Until next time, stay spooky and keep laughing.